Hi, it's 98.6 degrees again, 37 centigrade and 98.6 Fahrenheit. But you know, it's cooler than they predicted. They are predicting 100.4. So you know, instead we only have 98.6. So I don't know if I should call myself a lucky guy, but it's a bit cooler. Let's get going. It's 4:20 or so. Oops, excuse me. Oops. I forgot to wear my protective gloves. Whew. Oh. Whew. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I've been trying to grow the right kind of grass in the yard, and that's paying off slowly. Because last night I realized like the kind of crickets, you know, the kinds of crickets, a few different species that we wanted to attract to the yard, to our facilities, they were chirping. So controlled grass cutting is important. Of course, we all know that. But I mean, it's easy. Okay, easier said than done. Like, you know, what is the best way? I mean, what is the best control we can exhibit? Something like that. Phew. Okay, so okay. Oh, I saw some big fish just jump. That's very rare, you know, but we need more rain. The water quality has deteriorated quite a bit, and we always, by the way, speaking of the water quality, we always intended to introduce some plants, but oh, here's a dragonfly. Did you see that? Oops, oops, oops. Uh-oh. Oh well, it's gone. We always intended to introduce more plants, but first off, we need more rain, and we need to get the stream running. It's not running yet, and we don't have enough water for that purpose, and also we need a lot of plants, and also I think it's called an ecotone or something, We need more shallow waters. In other words, right now it's like here is the ground and here is the waterway, and there is no such thing as sloping slowly into the water, you see, and we are going to create that, but we haven't. The problem is most of my colleagues and graduate students, they are busy, way too busy, way to the north, near the main campus, and also to the north of the main campus is their main study field. So they can't come here at all to help me, so I'm doing it alone. Like this, like fish, look at this, listen to this, like fish and other aquatic plants such as, oh, I saw a frog, frogs and amphibians, newts, turtles, and they are not my responsibility, but I'm taking care of everything and stuff. Tadpoles are also, I don't mind, I like tadpoles, but nevertheless, it's not my responsibility. I mainly study crickets, and including mainly bush crickets, but also other crickets. Okay, so let's see. Let's quietly check the ant. There are 3 ants. Okay. It may take a week or so to get back to 5. Now tadpoles, and then stag beetles. All right. Yes, the temperature is high. Very, very high. Let's see. I'm going to release. Uh-oh. They may have died. Stag beetles. Not stag beetles, Japanese beetles. By the way, the season for Japanese beetles is almost over. Like towards the end of October, you see very few, and in September, basically none. I've seen one Japanese beetle in September when I was a little kid, but that was about it. That was the one and only, the first and the last and the one and only Japanese beetle I found in September. So, so let's see. More tadpoles, any more? no new frogs, and I think it's weird. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, these tadpoles are not necessarily doing well. I don't know why. You know, many of them have not developed hind legs at all. They haven't grown hind legs. Is it the water quality? Is it a water quality problem? I don't know if it is a water quality problem. One more. Okay, I got 4. But you know, the rest of them, they are not even growing. Their hind legs. Okay. Starting yesterday, or the day before, I forgot, I'd been releasing them into nice breeze, nice breeze. It was very sunny until like 5 minutes prior to before I came out. Until then it was very sunny, but now okay. stag beetles. Let's check and see if at least there is no major leak. There is one cause for concern actually, but you know, it's all on an experimental basis, so what can I say? Since I'm here, let's check if there's any drowning Japanese beetle. As I just said, the Japanese beetle season is just about over, so let's empty. God, it's hot. Let's empty the empty means let's save the beetles caught in here. Are you alive? Are you still alive? Okay. Yeah, one thing I need to do is okay. Now let's take care of the stag beetles. Stones all over the place. Oh, a dead cicada, you know. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? They use this to make their calls. Anyway, this beautiful cicada ended its life, and I'm going to end my life just like this guy. It's I think it's a male. Here we go. Rest in peace. Stones. Now stag beetles. By the way, I'm this week, I think I told you several times already, this week I'm using a low performance, meaning longer duration battery, so it can still last like 1 hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but that's about it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, by the way, for some of these stag beetles, it's time to go for them also. They live only for 1 year, 1 summer. Okay, so let's feed them. Ooh. Okay. How about these guys? Whew. Can you see the beetles moving around? I don't know if you can see them. So these stag beetles, I gave away quite a few to the boys in the neighborhood, but still. Oh, let me also show you. This is a different species. Yeah, a couple. There used to be a female, but that female died in 2 days after I caught it. The female is here. I do not know. This is the dead male, but when I found this guy was dead already on an asphalt road. Anyway, so this is, yeah, these guys are still doing well, and I need to feed this guy. And let's see. Some are dead, but these guys in this corner, they are still alive. I need to feed them. As I said, for this particular species, this is my favorite, but for this particular species, it's they are annuals. They live only for 1 summer, so it's about time to go for them. Too bad. Oh, yay. As usual, I can move only slowly, but it can't be helped. Let's see. So, what do you... Oh yeah, I need to feed these guys also. Okay. Kiriga. Kiriga. These guys. These guys need food also. Oh. I forgot about this guy. Okay. It's hot. Atsu means it can mean hot. Like it can be used for weather, for the weather, and also for the temperature of like anything, water or hot iron rod, you know. Anyway, atsui, hot. For those international students who are trying to learn Japanese, but as I keep saying, it's not. I mean, if you're in sciences, it's not necessary to learn, you know, the Japanese language whatsoever. If you have that kind of time, unless you happen to like it, you know, then go for it by all means if you want to learn Japanese. But it's not necessary to learn Japanese at all. Japanese is not a useful language in sciences unless you want to work in Japan or something. But even then, you know, English suffices. Phew. Now, I'm going to, I need to wash my hands and oh. I found a piece of glass full of mud, so I was washing it. So many pieces of glass. Are you okay?僕に教えることもあるけど、それすらこう例えば典型的な奥さんとかそんな感じなのかもしれないけど、私知ってる教えてあげるみたいな感じで、いやそうじゃないでしょって僕は思うけど、働いてる男性とかねそんなことされないと思うんですよ。あるいは女性の方とかはそんなしたらいけないんだって分かってらっしゃるからされてしまうんですね。Okay. Whew. Oh. I'm gonna change the water for the tadpoles. Okay, so there aren't that many. No, there are not that many at this point. Maybe. Water. Yeah. You know. Some are still very small, and these guys, I guess they may have some kind of genetic defect. I'm not sure, but they may. And other guys, boy, I want rain. I want rain. The water quality is deteriorating. I want rain, and I need plants. There are just too many things I need to do, and because I'm just one person here, I need more manpower. It's only working slowly. It's only progressing slowly. I'm beginning to wonder if the styrofoam is doing some damage. All right. So I need to wash my hands. Okay, now let's go and check on the sawtooth oak saplings. So okay, do you hear that? It's a cicada. They show up just around this time, and they'll be with us until I think October, something like that. I love it. It is hot, 98.6 degrees. That's affecting my system. I'm healthy. I'm not sick or anything, but I just can't move fast. I'm too hot. But my inner body temperature, I'm afraid that it's going up as well. I'm taking a little break, and in the meantime, I'm checking on the frog and the adult frogs. Oh, I do not see. I see one male frog and two male frogs, no female frog. That's unusual. Three males. Three males and no female. 1, 2, 4 males and no female. One female. I see. Yeah, そろそろスズムシを取りに行くんで、何回も行くのは大変なんで、2、3回行ってですね、毎回いっぱい取ってきて、やっとね、やっとスズムシが好む環境が庭にできてきた。木を切って草を生やして、その枯れ草が溜まって、Okay, I was talking to myself. I was talking about a particular kind of cricket that, that have crickets, that has started chirping last night in the back in the back section, and it's time for us to go to a riverbed nearby to collect them. We've been trying to maintain a large population of those crickets in our facilities, but so far, up to last year, the ground was too dry, and so we put cut grass and leaves and stuff on the ground, and also we tried to grow more grass, to maintain the water content of the ground. And this year the condition is a little better, so we are going to release. We released many in the past, but they all went away because the ground was too dry. But the environment is not ideal yet, but it's getting much better now, so we'll try our luck again this year. Anyway, so that's our annual cricket catching, this particular cricket catching expedition. It's coming up soon. So water, I was talking about that maybe in Japanese. I don't even know. I mean, I'm not, my English is never like at a near native level. Nevertheless, my English is much better than that of, say, other Japanese professors, and as a result, when I speak English, I think in English, and sometimes when I babble, like when I talk to myself, I mean, mostly it's in Japanese, but not always, and since I'm not aware of it, aware of the choice of the language, sometimes I'm not sure whether I just spoke in English or in Japanese. That's so I don't know. But in case I spoke in Japanese, what I spoke about was this expedition. Oh, I still need to pull out more and more wild chrysanthemums, but the number of large wild chrysanthemum plants, it has dwindled. It's now very small. Okay. Watering time, and let's check if the check and see if the and this project was a failure. I just need to redo it, and I've given up on building it using this net. This net is too fragile, too weak. So we are going with a stainless steel net, and I think we'll enlist professional help for that purpose. Okay, how are you? Wow. It's not coming out yet. Let's see. It doesn't seem it's out. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. Oops. And I'm not going to do it today, but you know, digging out these two stubs, this and this, that's on our agenda. Not on our short-term agenda, not necessarily, but it's on our agenda, that's for sure. Okay, let's water them before this short-lived battery expires. Okay. Ah, 僕は無理にしてください。なぜかというと、逃がすだけなんで。Okay, here we go. Yeah, carrying this camera, I mean, I always complain about not having a cameraman and, you know, having to carry this camera wherever I go myself is a bit of a hassle. But then the other day I read a story about this guy who traveled around the world putting his big cart. He put all the necessities on his big cart, and he pulled the cart and traveled around the world. And this guy, what he did was, he didn't have a cameraman, so he would set up a camera and then he would move 100 to 200 meters. Then he would come back and get the camera and move the camera position so he can take the, you know, he can film the next 100 to 200 meters or something. 1 meter is just like a yard, so for you Americans, 100 to 200 yards. He kept doing that all through his travel around the world, you know. It's so compared with a guy like that, my trouble is nothing. I realize that. Mm. Okay. So maybe one more. Yeah, one more time. And one more for these guys. And a couple more for these guys. Ooh. Yay. Hmm. Okay. So, yeah, the problem with all this is that if you, if you grow up in a family which owns a forest or huge land, and if an activity like this had been continuing, and buttoned down, the relayed to the project has been succeeded to by you. If a situation is like that, then many of the trees, strategically planted trees, would have grown over the past 50, 60, even 100 years, like what your grandfather planted or what your father planted when he was young and so on, would have grown real big. But I'm person number one who's trying to build this insects and creatures sanctuary. So most trees are too young, and a large part of the land, even though it's a small patch actually, a large part of the land is either underutilized or unutilized at this point. So yeah, these trees, I guess they'll be, these sawtooth oak trees would make a good home for Japanese beetles and other creatures long after I'm dead and gone. But it's a nice feeling, to go, knowing that, to leave this world, knowing that one day, what I have planted will contribute to future researchers. Also, kids in the neighborhood, they would enjoy catching beetles here, and something like that. Okay. Ooh. luckily we have, I don't know if you can see it, we have a hill, a little hill, you know, to the west of us. So in summer, we are in the shade of the hill, in the shadow of the hill. This hill over there, it blocks the sun, you know, the sunlight from the setting sun, and that helps. However, of course, in winter we lose the sun earlier than, you know, otherwise expected. I mean, without the hill. So. Oh, phew. Okay, let's see. Yeah, my tripod is disintegrating. It's been at least 2 years since I purchased it, and I use it almost every day, so, you know. But you see, so maybe it's expected, but then again, you know, it's a tripod. There aren't many things that can break, and in that sense, I don't know why. Okay. This tripod had to break. It has fallen many times, but, you know, it's a light tripod, so falling down shouldn't have a huge impact and shouldn't do a lot of damage to the tripod. Anyway, it's disintegrating. I have another one that's for that's for indoor use. So outdoors, this is the only tripod I have. It's cheap. It's like $10 or something. Let's see, $15, I guess. So I don't mind buying another one. That's not the issue. Once you know, whatever the tool is, I want to use each tool, every single tool, as long as I can use it. That's the thing. Okay, so 2 more. I ignored, if you recall, I ignored these guys too long, for too long, so some of the leaves are dead now, but the tree is not dead. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. It's a good strategy to come out only after 4 o'clock because, as you can see, I can avoid direct sunlight by doing so. Okay, here we go. Okay, one more time. All right, one more time. Here we go. Another wild chrysanthemum to be pulled out. Here we go. I don't know. Okay, this is the last. Last tin of water. Wet. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I really have to, I'm now convinced I really have to move, transplant, you know, many of these guys, even if it means cutting their main root, I mean, by mistake. Ooh, wild rose, I need to cut this. I'll be back. I'm gonna put away the, put away the thing first, and then need to get my scissors. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay, my scissors, my scissors, my scissors. Okay. Ah. Let's see. Oh yeah. So here we go. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Wild rose. Okay. Yep. Let's cut them all. Cut them all, cut them all. Here we go. Good enough. Ah. All right. So I'll cut them into pieces and okay. So I am done. Now I'm gonna, phew. Now I'm done with this, and yeah, I know I need to shred these as well. So there are too many things I need to do, but okay. Yeah. Let's now work on the canal. Yeah. Mm. Um. Mm. Hmm. Just a second.